got some NBA action, and we're in for a fast-paced game today, it seems. These teams like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, BA, get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. LaVine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the 1.
Working to find the high percentage look. DeRozan makes sure he converts.
Outside Finney-Smith. From the arc. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan up top. The rebound by the Nets.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bridges against Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Finney-Smith. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And so he makes both from the line. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Stolen by Ball. Now here's Drummond. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. LaVine with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
On the offensive end, Zach LaVine plays with just such confidence. He knows that the team counts on him for production, so he goes out and he gets it.
Second free throw, no good. Well, LaVine is certainly one of the more prolific scorers, Richard.
Yeah, his shooting has put him in the top 20 scorers in this league in back-to-back seasons. With more on the way, I'm pretty sure. He makes it just look so easy, just effortless sometimes. It's just like he's doing his job.
That gives him the lead.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Shot by LaVine, no good. The Nets with the lead. Bridges outside. Claxton down low. Defended by DeRozan. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3-ball. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
DeRozan against Johnson. And the dunk by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And there's the screen. Now here's Finney-Smith. Off the mark there with a 3.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
I see him.
DeRozan against Johnson. DeRozan passes to LaVine. Here's Drummond. Pass to Ball. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Bridges. That's tipped. Ball with a steal. LaVine against Dinwiddie. On the wing, DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Ball Ball against Bridges. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
46 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bridges against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Drummond to screen on Dinwiddie. Levine passes to Drummond. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Ball against Bridges. Driving inside. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
DeRozan finds Levine. 4 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
That's all you.
Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of 1 quarter of play.
Your next Houston team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. From downtown, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there, just takes his 2 points, moves on, and Ball gets it to go.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
Bridges outside, screened by Claxton. Bridges with it, guarded by Vucevic. Nice crossover to get that one. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Vucevic, the pass to Ball. Clock at 6. DeRozan up top, covered by Johnson. And the basket by DeRozan.
Using his athleticism to beat the contact, DeRozan refuses to be held back.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. And stolen by Bridges. Drummond grabs the miss. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Drummond to screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
And give Ball credit. The D was there, but great work keeping his concentration.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
DeRozan against Johnson. Pass to Levine. Drummond with the ball. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team seconds.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
Drummond against Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Bridges against Ball to the middle. Finney-Smith. Clock at 4. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Shoots. And that one hits the back iron.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
He's just a ridiculous athlete. Like, for me, I enjoy watching Zach LaVine use that athleticism to the fullest.
Johnson with it, defended by DeRozan. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Levine against Bridges. Outside Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Bridges. Rebounded by the Nets.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
There's a screen. Ball with the rebound. On the wing, DeRozan. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Bulls leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you have to like what we're seeing from DeMar DeRozan.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, execute.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. Yuta Watanabe out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the center position. So that's the Nets 5. Screen by Claxton. And here's Curry for 3. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Ball against Simmons. Ball outside. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. O'Neal on the wing. For the lead. Ball with a steal. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
At the line with 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Levine. Brooklyn trailing. Outside Curry to the paint. Off target at the rim. And the Bulls shooting around 50% of the game so far. Ball outside. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Seth Curry.
It's the fearless nature of Levine's game that is so fun to watch. It is impressive watching him get in the paint and get calls. Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Screen by Claxton. Curry with it. Guarded by Vucevic. Basket counts. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Claxton's gone 4 of 5 from the floor. Just the 1 miss. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
They double-team Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Six to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. A shot from the mid-range. No good, off the front rim. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Curry. This for the tie! Knocks down the long J. Curry's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. DeRozan, a screen on Curry. Pass to Drummond. Back to Ball. And here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Simmons against Ball. It's Simmons with a drive. Vucevic with a steal. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Chicago leading. Here's Levine. He's got 9. Vucevic, a screen on Simmons. Here's Levine. Oh, sensational!
Yes.
What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. The 3 from Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Levine with a screen on Curry. Ball into the lane. Drummond passes to Levine. Back to Drummond. Got a hand on it. On the wing, Curry. 6 points for him. Outside Simmons. Back to Claxton. Stolen by Drummond. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball with it. Picked up by Simmons. Ball outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. That one a little long. Timeout called. The Nets.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
If you want one, put your hands in the air and wave those babies like you just don't care. Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets. Another spectacular show from the Brooklyn Nets. Timeout, Chicago. Let's hear it.
The 3 from Curry. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Bulls leading by a point. And time for a short break.
Thanks. Please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. The Bulls shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball runs point with Levine flanking it. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Drummond in at the 5, down low.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Levine against Curry. Pass to Watanabe. Here's Claxton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Finney Smith checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. Mikal Bridges checked in for Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in for Simmons. Ball against Johnson. Kicks it to DeRozan. 5 on the clock. The 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Levine against Dinwiddie. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Finney Smith. Now Bridges. Back to Finney Smith. To tie it up. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Levine against Dinwiddie. Outside Levine. Drummond to screen on Dinwiddie. Levine passes to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and roll.
Here's Johnson. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Ball against Dinwiddie, and Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Dinwiddie outside. There's the 3. Pass to Johnson. Back to Finney Smith. And the shot goes in.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's DeRozan missing. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
1 to 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Bridges against Ball. Bridges with it to take the lead. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
DeRozan outside. Shoots over Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine. Pass to Drummond. DeRozan against Johnson. Second chance effort. Up top, Vucevic. He's off on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Bridges outside. Screen by Claxton. Levine against against Bridges. Here's Dinwiddie. Drummond grabs the miss.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now Bridges. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he buried the 3!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Bridges. Levine passes to Vucevic to win the drought. Finney-Smith pulls it in. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. From deep. Off on that one. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory. But
Of the NBA live on 2K. And this game features two tremendous passing teams. And there should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times, adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Dinwiddie outside. Nets with the new shot clock. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 4, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
To the middle, Young with the steal. Here's Collins, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. There's the feed to Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
A nice shot by Young.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Murray against Dinwiddie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. For Atlanta, they have shot just 1 free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
Well, you think about a team that was as heavily laden with talent as the Brooklyn Nets were when they had Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden. But obviously, injuries played a part. The big trade happens. A lot of bumps in the road for a roster that looked built to contend.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Driving in, and the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Young with no one around. Hits it from 3-point range. Young's got 5. Despite the Nets' shifting lineup scores, they're still fairly dominant.
Well, that's a credit to their organization. You have to be able to push aside the drama, shut out the noise, and when the ball is tipped, just focus on the game right in front of you.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Young's shot is off. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Trailing by 2. There's the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by Murray. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Bridges against Murray. Bridges outside. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get a shot off here. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
.56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Murray. Capella's got his second basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to Claxton. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Collins, a screen on Bridges. Bridges against Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 7 points.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Here's Dinwiddie. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
On its way from Young for 2. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks lead by 4. And the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your next.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
On the court right now for the Hawks, the guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. On-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Offense has become a focal point in the NBA. We know that. And Doris, is there a place still in this league for defensive specialists?
Undoubtedly, Kevin. Look no further than the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Gary Payton II played that role to a hilt. He made the difference between winning and losing when it mattered most. Elite perimeter defense is always in demand.
Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the triple. Atlanta leading by 6. Murray with it. And it's Murray with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Young. Now the pass to Claxton. Inside, Finney-Smith. That one falls coming on Dinwiddie's feet.
Using your body, playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Young. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks. Bridges against Murray. Bridges inside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Finney-Smith. The 3. That shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Bridges against Young. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, when Trae gets in a rhythm like this, he can bury you with shots. The defense needs to try something new.
Here's Finney-Smith. An easy 2 points on the layup. Finney Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young from outside, Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
Dinwiddie outside. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks leading by 11. Young with the ball. Bridges covering. And finished off by Collins.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
They set the pick. Fires the three. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And here's Young from the arc. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Bridges for three. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And that corner three isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
To the right side. Dinwiddie outside. For the three. Drills the three-pointer. Dinwiddie's got 9.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Capella sends a screen for Young. Another three for Atlanta.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now. Now, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Collins, a screen on Bridges. Here's Young. That one good for 2. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Here's Dinwiddie from deep. Johnson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. Thank you, David. We'll be back after. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watanabe in at the power forward. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
They set the pick. Pass to Okongwu. Out to the right wing. Stolen by O'Neal. Outside Curry. Bucket is good. Curry's got his first basket.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Sadiq Bey. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Young is subbed in for Griffin. Collins setting the pick for Murray. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Simmons inside. He's covered by Murray. Simmons passes to Claxton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Atlanta leading by 13. Young, good. Young's got 22 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
It's Curry outside. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Boy, that's what you call great thinking on the fly. Passing on the shot in midair and laying it off to the open man.
Young looking it over. Feeds to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
They set the screen. Curry passes to Watanabe. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Watanabe, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Murray, good. Murray's got 8.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Curry, wide open. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 17-point lead, their biggest. And Young kicks to Hunter. Young against Curry. Young dishes to Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mikal Bridges checked in for Seth Curry. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Simmons. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Young pass to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 18.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And the layup falls. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Murray looking around. Young, right side. Back to Collins. Shot Shots good from Young. Young's got 24.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Timeout called the Nets.
Let's hear it one time for Brooklyn Nets own Team Hype. Come on.
Up in time. And so it's Atlanta holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a just match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella man the post positions. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the 1. Here's Murray. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
5 on the clock. Dinwiddie finds Bridges. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hawks ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Young against Bridges. Young inside. The layup off target. The Nets shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Bridges for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bridges against Young. Collins a screen on Bridges. No one covering.
Trae Young.
Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
And finished off by Collins.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
To the inside, Claxton, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
There they go, fans. Your Brooklyn Nets Team Hype.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Dinwiddie. And the Nets, another 3.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Young against Bridges. There's the triple. He can't hit that time. Nets trail by 21. Doubled by Murray. Passes it to Claxton. Johnson outside. And the pass to Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Trae Young, and he can't get the first one.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And he sinks the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Here's Young. That's tipped. Collins against Bridges. Got a piece of it. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. That's a jump ball.
Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Murray. Now the Hawks moving it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective. Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Outside Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Hunter, the pass to Murray. That one doesn't drop. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Bridges outside. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Collins kicks to Murray. Collins in the post. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in.
greatest presentation of it. And these were two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at center, locking down the middle. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
And they'll get another chance. Drummond passes to Vucevic. They get it again. And Drummond with the jam.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Levine with a screen on Young. Outside for Levine. Launches it. Bulls keep it alive. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Young with it. Guarded now by Ball. Young with it. Here's Collins. And Collins with the jam.
Now, some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Shot clock at 6. The deep 3 from Levine. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins goes in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Going inside. Here's Ball. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Hawks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Young against Ball. Young with the bucket.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. And Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That one goes. Count it.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Right side, Young. Nails it from 3. Young's got 5.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Pass to Drummond. Here's Vucevic. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And a slam dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Left side, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Outside for Levine. From behind the arc. And the Bulls get it back. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. And there's a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries yet again. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot. And will go to the line.
DeJounte Murray.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Levine with a screen on Young. Outside Levine. The kick out to Ball. Takes the three. Drops in the three.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
There's Young with the three. Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game. Chicago trailing here. Ball left side. Outside for Levine. DeRozan outside. That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
The Hunter's trying to make an impact on the defensive end.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Hawks on top, up by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Levine and DeRozan, the star-studded wings. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Ball in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Ball against Young. Down low. Here's Collins. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Collins has got 8 points.
Agility coming into play there as Collins moves so well and so quickly in those pick and roll sets.
The three from DeRozan. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading.
After being drafted 19th overall in the 2017 draft, John Collins continuing to exceed expectations, which has contributed to what he does in terms of his workload.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Levine draws the double. Pass to Ball. Back to Levine. From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried. He has 6. Collins has developed into much more than an athletic role man, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. The fact that he only attempted 1 3-pointer in college and now is just letting them go here in the league. The guy is an efficient scorer from everywhere on the floor.
Caruso, he's checked in for Ball.
Second team foul. Checking into the game for your ball.
Young against Caruso.
Alex Caruso.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. And that misses everything. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, in the 2020-21 season, Clint Capella showed how valuable he can be, Brent.
Yeah, he led the league in offensive and defensive rebound percentage, and for his career, he's averaging double digits on the glass. But that season, B.A., man, that was ridiculous, even by his standards.
Now here's Levine. He has 6. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside Young. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine, getting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Levine has rare physical and athletic tools for his position. He is more than comfortable finishing around the rim.
There's Young with the 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
DeRozan outside. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Young with the bucket. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Caruso outside. Kicks it to DeRozan. And Chicago again with a bucket.
That's exactly what the coaching staff wants to see out of DeRozan. The hair trigger release, the decisiveness.
Screen by Capella. Here's Young. And Capella slams it down.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Levine against Murray. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Young inside. He's guarded by Caruso. And it's good. 2 points. Young's got 18.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Now Levine. He's got 10. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, now in his 30s, DeRozan still possesses that trademark athleticism. He loves throwing it down.
Until they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Timeout. Patrick Beverly. Chicago timeout call. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise.
Just 4 seconds left in the second. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Timeout called. The Bulls. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot.
Substitution for the Bulls, Zach LaVine, Lonzo Ball. That's the end of the first half with the score, the Bulls 30, the Hawks 32.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1. And Young, here we go. Stolen by Ball. Throws it down.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Ball against Young. Collins with a screen on Ball. Young from long range. The kick to Hunter. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
For the 3-1-2 crew.
Pass to Young. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got 20 points.
And so far, Young is making the defense look old. He is on fire to start this one.
And here's Ball. He's got 10. Here's DeRozan. Timeout called. The Bulls.
For the Bulls. Fans, make some noise for your Chicago Lovables. Once again,
Stolen by Collins. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Hunter finds Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Pass to DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
first personal foul.
It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
I mean, just so difficult to keep DeRozan out of the lane. He draws a lot of fouls in there in the paint.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that one's good. Young.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Ball. He's got 10. And Ball throws it down.
The question is right now, will Lonzo Ball stay this aggressive because he's off to such a great start?
Here's Young. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
And Ball throws it down.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Levine. Ball, a screen on Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Drummond. He takes it in. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Andre Drummond. Second personal foul. First team foul.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Young against Ball. Young, the pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power it through.
Levine finds Drummond. Drummond double teamed. 4 on the clock. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Drummond's got his second basket.
Well, Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300-plus pounds. That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
And that one's good. Young. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
DeRozan against Hunter. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball against Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 28 points for the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to DeRozan. Oh, misses the dunk.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Once again, a big round of applause for Young.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that term.
Chicago ball.
The deep 3 from Levine. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Atlanta Hawks. He's been doing damage on the offensive end.
Please give a big round of applause for your Bulls.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one.
Yes, you.
The Hawks leading. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Drummond in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And that one's good. Young.
And this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Here's Levine for 3. Can't hit that one.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Young drawing the double team. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Clock at 6. The kick out to Young. Takes a 3. And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with it. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Up top ball. Hunter covering. Here's Levine for 3. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Capella screen on ball. Young the pass to Murray. Inside, here's Capella, and it's Capella with the jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Ball finds Levine. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Young.
A ferocious competitor and scorer, Levine takes on challenges head on and knows how to finish with grit.
That free throw good from Levine. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Young against ball. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on ball. Young from long range. Collins inside. Working on Vucevic. Collins, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Ball with it. Outside Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Murray. To take the lead. And it's finished off by Levine as he lays it in. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Young against ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball. The free throw off from Capella.
And so much reliance for this team on Capella and his grittiness to do the little things on the inside. They love that work ethic.
DeRozan right side. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Capella, screen on ball. Young, the pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 9th assist of the game now for Chicago. They've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Levine. To the left side wing. A clear look for Vucevic. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Look to a machine like Vooch when you need him most. He's a reliable offensive option who comes through for his club.
Capella, screen on ball. There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 16 in the second half.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Ball outside. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Beyond the arc. Oh, the trifecta!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Young against ball. Outside Young. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game,
The previous play is under the
challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
And Allie, thank you for that. First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And that's exactly why you don't want to foul here. Young is automatic at the free throw line.
Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Now here's Levine. Floats one. Oh, off target. Now Young. Oh, it falls!
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these.
with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Cameron Johnson, and it's Finney Smith in at the four-man position. Levine against Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Ball finds Drummond. The rebound by the Nets. Bridges outside. To the paint and stolen by Drummond. Vucevic with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Even while being fouled, Nikola Vucevic stays strong, enduring the contact and winning the and-one chance.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Rips in the dunk off the timely pump fake.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. On the wing, Levine. Outside DeRozan. Levine, a screen on Johnson. Back to Levine. 4 on the clock. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Bridges. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bridges against Drummond. Kicks to DeRozan. Back to Drummond. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Back to Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line. And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years. Assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before. So don't write off that front office just yet.
And Drummond kicks to Levine. There's the dish to Ball. Takes a 3. And Levine throws it down.
This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. There's a good screen. Johnson outside. For 3, Bridges. Here's Finney Smith. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Levine, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. Here's Johnson. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
It was contact there, but that's not enough to stop Andre Drummond.
Bridges against Ball. Bridges passes to Claxton. Back to Bridges. Stolen by Ball. Drummond working against Dinwiddie. The kick out to Ball. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And the Bulls get it back. Shoots the three. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Here's Finney-Smith, and it's sent back by Drummond.
That rejection was well timed. Get that shot out of here. Drummond staying patient, waiting for the right moment to pounce.
Dinwiddie outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Just 3 on the clock, and that one is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Bulls lead by 2.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Levine kicks to DeRozan. Bridges against Levine. A shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Dinwiddie outside. Down low, and stolen by Drummond. Levine with it. Bridges covering. Here's Vucevic. Hits the three-point bomb. Vucevic has got 6 points.
The touch from deep is impressive. Vuce has put in work on making his 3 dangerous.
Here's Finney-Smith. Vucevic defending. He lobs it up. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. And Ball slams it in.
Instinctual pass by Zach Levine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Yep, it counts. Bridges has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Ball. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dinwiddie against Levine. Fires the 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him. The pass to Vucevic. Pass to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic trying to get open. And it's Drummond missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's the screen. Bridges against DeRozan. And stolen by Drummond. Ball with it. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now Drummond. And Levine throws it down.
Electric at the rim. Every time Zach LaVine rises up, you expect fireworks.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin. A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, you'll swipe it.
Passes to Claxton. To the paint. Here's Finney Smith. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. DeRozan scanning the floor. 1:05 left to play in the first half. And that one drops for him.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
From deep three-point range, another three for Chicago.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Feeds it to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Claxton, no good.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Shot on the wing. Levine for three, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Bulls, 30. The Nets, 19.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Setting the floor for the Nets. In the backcourt, it's Simmons and Curry. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Claxton in its center. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Here's Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Drummond's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bulls.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Claxton the pass to Watanabe. Nets passing it around. 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
20 feet out. The shot misses. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Simmons against Ball. To the wing right side. Vucevic dishes the ball. Here's Levine, shot clock at 6.
Despite facing criticism along the way, Zach LaVine's blocked out all the haters. Now he's one of the most prolific scorers in this league.
The Bulls have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And Simmons kicks to O'Neal. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. The 3. And Vucevic pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Drummond with a screen on Curry. And Levine puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Levine's got 13 points.
Big-time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
And stolen by Drummond. It's DeRozan with the drive. Levine wide open. They get it back. Ball finds Drummond. To the inside. Intercepted. It's Curry outside.
2 minutes remaining.
To stop the drought.
2 minutes.
Vucevic with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 18. Kick out to Levine. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Good on the three-point shot. Levine's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago.
One of Zach LaVine's better nights. He's both prolific and efficient these days.
Pass to O'Neal. In the corner, Simmons with it. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Bulls.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite-level company.
And it's Drummond missing.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
It's Curry outside. Claxton the pass to Curry. Launches a 3. And he slams it one-handed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. For 3, Levine. And Drummond kicks to DeRozan. Knocks it loose. Here's Watanabe. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Simmons with it. Now defended by Levine. Outside Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Inside, Claxton. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Claxton's got 6 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
The Bulls leading by 15. Levine kicks to ball. Back to Levine. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. Will make it tough to come back. It's Chicago up by 15.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Vucevic with the bucket.
And we talk about taking initiative. Vucevic doing exactly this by probing the defense and finishing.
Bridges against Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Vucevic. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. It's stolen by DeRozan. Levine looking around. And Drummond kicks to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Dinwiddie outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Oh, okay. When they go up-tempo and push the action, they are speaking Zach LaVine's language.
Bridges, no one around him. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Drummond finds DeRozan. And it's denied. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Chicago. They lead by 14. Levine, good.
Woo! Zach barely gave the defense a chance there. He quickly gets the shot in the air.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Right wing. Fires from deep. Here's Claxton. Second chance shot. And that one is hammered home.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect. Oh, what a play!
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Dinwiddie against Levine. Here's Finney-Smith. No good with the triple. Chicago leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Balls checked in for Alex Caruso.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Here's Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
A shake, and he sinks the layup.
Nicholas Claxton.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
And here are the Bulls now. 17-point game. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that...
Hawks to start out. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. Now here's Young. Soft touch off the glass.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees. The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Screen by Claxton to the inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Atlanta has possession. Outside Young. And it's rejected. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Capella. Rebound Brooklyn. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
And the Nets with possession here. Bridges outside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Young. Here's Murray. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. It seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon, Murray finding ways to contribute.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Young against Bridges. Collins with a screen on Bridges. There's Young with the 3. Collins, no good.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Capella, screen on Bridges. Young, the pass to Capella. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Dinwiddie. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Five to shoot. Now here's Johnson. Drives to the hoop. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Young. 1:56 left in the first. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. Screen by Claxton. Finney-Smith with it. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Now pass to Capella. Collins outside. Outside Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Now here's Bridges. Screen by Claxton. Bridges outside. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound. The Hawks leading. Here's Young. He's got 6. Pass to Hunter. Murray against Dinwiddie. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Screen by Claxton. And Bridges, here we go. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. 1 second left. Driving to the basket. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead, leading by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Bridges against Young. Bridges outside. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
4 on the clock. Back to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Great open look there. Young's got 8. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Bridges against Murray. And stolen by Murray. Here's Collins driving in. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Gotta like watching Collins attack like this. Feeling like he can score on any defense out there.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Murray against Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots over Young. And there's another one for the Nets. And here's Young. He's got 10. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Capella screen on Bridges. Young, the pass to Capella. It's tipped. And he gets it back. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Dinwiddie outside. And it's off from three-point range. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Now here's Murray. He's marked by Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Capella. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Unloads. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Young against Bridges. Right side, Young. Over to the left wing. Some room here for Capella. Misses off the left iron.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Collins against Dinwiddie. Into the lane. Back to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie against Young. And it's blocked by Collins.
You can't sleep on Collins' long arms when he's defending you. He'll swat you down all day with that long reach. But that was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
Johnson with a bucket. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of this one. Young from long range. Collins, no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Hawks ahead, up by 4.
The Nets, 22.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Nets, Simmons and Curry are in the backcourt. Yuta Watanabe out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A nice shot by Young.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Curry against Murray. Outside Curry. To the paint. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now Young. 12 points for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got 6 points.
And what do you know? Capella with the high percentage look. That's his motto.
Murray against Simmons. Pass to Claxton. No good from outside. The Hawks leading. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. There's Young with the 3. And the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
To the paint. Here's Watanabe. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Watanabe's got his first 2 points. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It's time for some teaser.
Atlanta making some changes. changes here. Okongwu's checked in for Hunter. Bay comes in for Murray. And it's Griffin in for Young. Griffin finds Bay. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Off with the layup. Here's Simmons. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Well, thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons, such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Screen by Claxton. And here's Curry for 3. He drops it from range. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now here's Griffin. The 3. Pass to Capella. Back to Okongwu. And stolen by Simmons. Watanabe on the wing. On the wing, Curry. Screen by Claxton. Curry passes to Simmons. Outside Curry. And he's going for the lob. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Just lost his head out there. It's a bad move if you're pushing a little too hard.
So for the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Okongwu. Murray comes in for Bay. And it's Young in for Griffin. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Finney-Smith's checked in for Watanabe. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. Bridges, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Dinwiddie in for Simmons. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Bridges. Up top, Young. He's got 12. Inside. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Bridges. And Collins with the big block. In transition. Here they come. And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here. Free throw is good. Young. And both free throws good for Young.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
1:10 left to play in the third quarter here. Murray for 3. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Young. Now Collins. Outside Murray. From deep. Back to Collins. Shot clock at 5. And Hunter, here we go. They get it back. Capella, the pass to Murray. Back to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Bridges against Murray. Screen by Claxton. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Screen by Claxton. To the inside. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Hunter. Tipped. Timeout called. Brooklyn. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
Here's Bridges.
A lockdown defender with a 6'10 wingspan. Yeah, Murray creates a lot of problems for the month.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Screen by Claxton. Here's Bridges. Takes it inside. Rebound Atlanta.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Hunter passes to Murray. And they recover it. Goes back up. Good D by Finney-Smith. Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Young against Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Hawks? And Johnson drops them both.
Well, after the first round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Screen by Claxton. For 3, Bridges. Counted from distance.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Young against Bridges. Young, the pass to Collins. 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. Young misses. Brooklyn trailing. Bridges outside. He nails it, and we're tied. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Young attacking. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Up top, Bridges. Defended by Murray.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Here's Young. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And the confidence Collins has is impressive. Doesn't feel any pressure taking these big shots.
Young against Dinwiddie. It's Bridges on the wing. Pulls up. Dinwiddie against Young. Dinwiddie goes in. Hey, rejected by Capella. Young against Johnson. Outside Young. Capella, screen on Johnson. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Oh, Capella stays ready. I mean, he's not his team's top scoring option, but he makes plays when he needs to.
Here's Bridges. Inside. Finney-Smith. And that's collected by Trae Young. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
1 minute left in the final quarter. Murray with it. 6 to shoot. Collins with a screen on Dinwiddie. Kept alive. Pass to Murray. And they get it back. Tries again. No luck on that one. And Brooklyn going the other way now.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot in a quick fashion.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Here's Hunter. And he throws it down with one hand.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Cash.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And Capella gets it to go on the assist by Hunter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, trade leadership is such a key part of the point guard.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. This is Brian A.
Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the point. Young with the ball. From past the arc, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Vucevic a screen on Young. Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Young after the Bulls pick up 2. Three-pointer. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
The scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backcourt.
I think on both sides of the floor, Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Here's Young following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Young looking around. A three-pointer, no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Over to the wing. Ball with a wide-open look. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Ball's got 7 points.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
Here's Young. Atlanta gets it back. Outside for Murray. Capella with a screen on Levine. Murray finds Capella. 4 on the shot clock. It's Collins with the drive. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Outside, Ball. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 9.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Collins setting the pick for Young. He feeds it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the two-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot. And Trae able to make the play.
Back to Levine. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. And he hammers that one down. Right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
Here's Young. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's DeRozan. Vucevic dishes the ball. And Ball slams it in.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
Now, here is Young. Capella with a screen on Ball. Young from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Capella sets a screen for Young. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Levine against Young. With 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. And the jam by Levine.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Collins, a screen on Ball. Young for 3. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The pass to Ball. Back to Vucevic. Launches it. Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by the Hawks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Young against Ball. This one for 3. Collins. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
John Collins having no problem that time playing through the contact.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Ball with it, guarded by Hunter. Here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. Second shot opportunity. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Ball against Young. The tray. Shot clock reset for the Hawks. Collins kicks to Hunter. From outside the arc. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games break in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
In a natural score, Levine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach Levine.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. And a change for the Bulls. Alex Caruso is checked in for Lonzo Ball. Clock at 6. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Young outside. Here's the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
DeRozan with a screen for Levine. A second chance effort. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Young for 3, sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 14 points for the game.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Caruso, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Here's Caruso. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
From downtown, Young's shot is off. Right side, DeRozan jacks up a 3. No good. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
Put your hands together. Put the camera.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Collins and Capella man the post position. The wing pairing is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Chicago trailing here. Here's Caruso. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Murray against Caruso. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. A tight game here in Atlanta. Terry kicks to Drummond. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Well, Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off, and you're going to have to foul him on that.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Murray dishes to Bogdanovich. That's 3-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Wide open look here for Murray. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Murray for 3. He can't get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine. And he can't jam it through.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 5 now for Atlanta.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Murray finds Bogdanovich. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 3. Vucevic with it. Outguarded by Murray. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And that one's good. Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's going to go right back up into that physical play, and he's still going to finish strong.
Collins, a screen on Levine. Murray for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trey make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Takes the 3. And there's Hunter on the assist from Bogdanovich. Hunter's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Murray against Levine. On deep. Tries it from 19. And it's Capella missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And it's Ball penetrating. And Ball slams it in.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
And it's Capella missing. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And the Bulls with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And they double up DeRozan. From deep. 6 to shoot. Vucevic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
And here are the Bulls now. Timeout called the Bulls.
Start it. It's team time. Let's get live. Another round of applause for your ATL.
Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a fun. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So for Chicago right now, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. Pass to Levine. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. pass on DeAndre Hunter.
And a big free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. Levine with a lot of ways to beat you.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. For 3. Young's shot is off. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Chicago. From deep three-point range. Ball against Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Levine passes to Drummond. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Well, Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300-plus pounds. That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
Stolen by Ball. Kicks to Levine. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And it's Vucevic missing. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Young for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ball finds Vucevic. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And Vuce knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
Ball against Young. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And Drummond kicks to Vucevic. Here's Levine. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Young's shot is off.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Down low. And finished off by Collins.
The big man coming through. Collins delivering. That's the big fella.
Ball against Young. And stolen by Murray. And now here comes Young leading the break. It's all in by the Bulls. DeRozan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Levine. DeRozan a screen on Young. Back to DeRozan. Fires from 18. And that comes off the assist by Levine. 16 points for DeMar DeRozan. Hawks have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Young outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Ball with the bucket.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
The Hawks trail by 5. Capella with a screen on Ball. And here's Young from the arc.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
And when Levine goes up, you have that period where you're wondering what he's going to do, and it's usually something spectacular.
Ball against Young. Pulls up. Another shot. Capella dishes it to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Levine, good.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Young for 3. Fades away. And good. He nails it.
Well, if you let Trae Young get a look from there, he's knocking that down, feels like 90% of the time.
Here's DeRozan. It falls.
willing to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.